Hello friends, we are going to discuss new section 194M being introduced from 1st September 2019 under the TDS provisions. Earlier, there was no requirement for an individual or HUF to deduct the TDS for a payment made to a resident contractor or professional service if it is for a personal use. Even if it is for a business use and the books of accounts of that individual or HUF is not supposed to get audited, they are not supposed to deduct the TDS. Due to this, a substantial amount of payment made by the individual or HUF to these resident contractors or professional service evade the tax and not levying the TDS on the same, leaving the scope of tax evasion. To plug in the loophole of this tax evasion, a new section 194M has been introduced, whereby a sum or an aggregate of sum by an individual or HUF made to a resident contractor or a professional, if it exceeds 50 lakhs, has to deduct a TDS at the rate of 5%, unless their books gets audited, in which case they will deduct under section 194C or 194J. However, to reduce the burden of the compliance, they can get this tax deducted under their PAN number and do not need the TAN number. Now, let us elaborate this particular section. What is section 194M? Under this, a TDS has to be deducted by an individual or HUF only in case where their books of accounts are not get audited, as otherwise they will deduct under section 194C or 194J. The section will apply only when the sum or the aggregate of the sum exceeds 50 lakh of payment in a year to each entity of a resident. Remember, this limit applies as per the each entity wise. There is no need for the TAN number and the TDS can be deducted under the PAN number. Now, what do you mean by the words work, contract or profession in this section? The work will include any advertising service, broadcasting, telecasting or the production of broadcasting or telecasting, catering service or manufacturing or the production of goods and services as per the specification of a client. Remember, the product cost is not included in that. The professional service implies services rendered by a person by way of a carrying lawyer service, architecture service, medical profession like or accountancy services. It also includes the technical services and the royalty service. Contract also includes subcontract. Just to list down the services which will be hit by this particular section, like the payment made to the contractors or the vendors during the wedding, payment during the repair of the house, payments for the construction of the house, payment to lawyers, payment for maintenance of our house. All these will include in this, which were earlier not included. The third point is, when is this TDS becomes applicable to be deducted? It will be applicable on earlier of below dates, at the time of the credit of the service or at the time of receiving of the invoice or at the time of making the payments by cash, by check or by DD. Now, the fourth point which will come is the rate of the TDS under this section. The TDS rate is 5% to be deducted if the sum or the aggregate of the sum crosses 50 lakhs in a year. If the person or the entity does not have the PAN, this rate becomes 20%. Of course, the surcharge and the cess as applicable. And the last point, when this TDS needs to be deposited to the government, it is as per the normal provisions of the TDS. If it is deducted in the month of March, it has to be done by the 30th April of the next financial year. For example, if it is deducted in March 2020, it has to be deposited by 30th April 2020. In case of any other month, it has to be done by the 7th of the next month. For example, if it is deducted in October 2019, it has to be submitted by 7th November 2019. Hope the provisions of these sections are clear and better understood. Thanks.